What's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Antonio with LOUD Chiropractic and Coaching. Today what I'm going to be showing you is a way for us to restore lumbar flexion. Now there's a few reasons why we don't have that, but many times we just get locked in this spinal positioning because we're not moving into extension or flexion in any given way. We're just kind of stuck here in the middle. And this is also true after lower back pain. For instance, after a lumbar disc injury, we want to manage lumbar flexion so we don't make our symptoms worse. But after everything is healed, we want to be able to restore that normal lumbar range of motion through flexion. So what you're going to use is you're going to use the edge of your bed, your couch. In this particular case, we have a bench here. And all we're going to do is these pelvic tilts over something so that we have this kind of this guide for articulation as we flex and extend. So here, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to lean over the bench. I'm grabbing hold, and I'm just going to start to tuck that pelvis, and then let it come up, and then tuck. And all I'm doing is just going back and forth. Now, as this starts to open up, I can let this just kind of create some traction as well, and I can do that same pelvic rock. Now, for many of us, it's going to feel tight to go through here, and you have to use a good amount of abdominal wall activation or engagement to actually pull that pelvis underneath to create that lumbar flexion. Now, again, we're working within the sensitivity that you have. So if you're having pain and flexion, we're not saying force this because you need it, but yet oftentimes we have pain when going through lumbar flexion because you don't have that range of motion. And thus you need to restore that range of motion so it's not so painful when you do go into flexion, because there will be times you do go into flexion. For instance, just even picking up things off the ground, we should be able to adequately round and flex our lumbar spine to get that motion. So this is an easy starting point if you feel like that lower back is really tight and really locked up, and we want to restore that flexion pattern of leaning forward in that lower back or lumbar spine.